So as you can see, I have got my black coffee and I'm about to do cardio. That is 55 minutes on the stairs in the morning. 7:30 on a Saturday, just usual, nothing changes, same thing every day. Very good routine put in place to help me do this, so see you there. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, the wellness prep series. I know I've not been on it as much as I should have been. When they say prep is so busy and you just have so many things to focus on, it is so true. So it is actually 4 weeks and 8 weeks out for me currently, which is absolutely insane. It's literally flown by. But after having such a routine in place, like literally ticking the boxes day by day, days fly by. And it's pretty wild. Like, I'm at the point now where I kind of wake up every day and my energy is either really high or really low. To be fair, I wouldn't even say my energy could be high. I would just say it's better than other days, especially if you have like a new protocol, like if you've got more cardio or less food. It can be definitely a bit of a mind game on the body the next day, because it's like, you know, you're on lower food, you know, you gotta work harder. So it's just one of them where it's like kind of just a bit of a mind game, the whole thing. I think it's more mental than physical at this point, but you just got to push through. Like, you think about the end goal and that's all you've got to be doing really. But today, yeah, I'm going to be showing you full day of eating. So you saw me have my coffee before my cardio. That basically just helps with getting the heart rate up, like, you know, natural heart rate raiser. Caffeine is. I also take some yohimbine as well, so that kind of aids in the fat loss slash heart rate raising area as well. It's just one of the tools where you can use to increase gradually and use on cardio, which I have definitely utilized from the start of my prep, and maybe around 4 weeks in, something like that, to use yohimbine. But yeah, it's definitely been a great tool. I definitely recommend for competition users, not so much lifestyle clients and stuff like that, because obviously that's not necessarily needed. You don't need that to lose weight in such a short amount of time like a prep person does. But yeah, not so much to update you guys on. I've lost 12 kilograms in the total of my prep span, which is, I find mental. I find absolutely mental, since I've been on prep since basically the 1st of March, because I had the week where I was completely written off. I had my chest infection. I couldn't do anything for 6 days straight, so I just kind of say I've been prepped for 13 weeks instead of 14, because it was literally week 2 and I just could not do anything about that. So that happened, and yeah, just week by week been losing roughly like kilogram to 2 kilograms every 10ish days. So it's kind of been like moving at a really fast rate. My training is good. Like, I've been put on more high intensity, like I said last time when I joined Dan, and the numbers have been moving up. Like, I got some numbers higher than I did in off season. Like, it just goes to show that high volume really doesn't help with your lifts. That's my opinion. Other people might have different opinions, but I've personally gone through a whole off season of doing high volume, and it just goes to show that high intensity, you can't beat it. Like, genuinely, you can't beat it. Even when you're like 10 weeks 11 weeks into prep, like, you're still getting PBs that you couldn't get in off season. Like, it just kind of goes to show that that's definitely way better for me. I also became a personal trainer in that time. I now personal train clients at the gym that I work at, and I reached full capacity, which is absolutely insane. So I kind of like ticked off a really big goal of mine during my prep, which I was really happy about, because life doesn't stop during prep. You do what you can, you keep going with life. And my online coaching business is also soaring. I'm so happy. I've got a great team of girls behind me, and they're mainly lifestyle. I'm not onto competition prep girls at the moment. That is a really big goal of mine, but I have so much to learn and I will definitely get there eventually. But if you are wanting to join my team, there is a link below. We will be able to set up a consultation call and we'll be able to get you started. full day of eating, seeing what I'm eating at 4 and 8 weeks out. So it's really hard because I'm basically 4 weeks out, but then I've got another 4 weeks till my second show, my two-bro show, which I'm so excited for. So tune in for that. I will definitely do more updates along, so I'll do like more full days of eating and follow me around, rest day, what I do on a weekend, training, you know, all those kind of things that you want to see. So follow along. And you also saw my posing. That is my body currently. I'm 68 kilos, 68.7 kilos this morning, and I'm super happy because I was 80 kilograms in off season, so I find that a pretty mad difference. So my first meal going in is 50 grams of oats and also 25 grams of whey and 3 grams of protein. I use the Perform Whey in chocolate brownie batter, insane flavour, and I also use the creatine from Naughty Boy. You know, like most creatines are all the same. I just went for the cheapest, not gonna lie. Yeah, that is it. So I weigh it out on my scales. 25 grams of the whey, and if you're a chocolate girl, definitely go for this one. It's insane, way better than Chocolatella. And as far as oats go, I just find they are like best digesting for my body. I've always loved oats, especially as a pre-workout or just literally my morning breakfast. It just resonates with me so much and I love them, but it's literally 50 grams of oats. That is all. So I'll weigh that out. Can't have a gram over. The only thing I do to spice up these oats is my protein flavour drops, the mocha flavour. And I literally just put a few drops in there and it just makes it a tiny bit more flavoursome. Literally just that much. Give it a mix and it's so much more flavour. It's wonderful. Sorry, this is really hard with just one hand.
This Laneige sleeping mask is incredible if you have dry lips, especially.
So that is all eaten. Now I'm moving on to supplements because I like to get a meal in first. I don't like to take supplements on an empty stomach. It's probably not ideal because you need something to kind of help digest it. So I've got psyllium husk. It's for fibre, keeps everything moving. Probiotic from bulk powders, stop me from getting ill, immune, and vitamin C. I also take a bunch of like calcium and glucosamine, whatever, vitamin C. This is always good for like immune system health as well. We don't want to get ill on prep. Like I can't say how much you can't get ill on prep because your protocol basically comes to a halt. You can't do your cardio, you need to eat more. Like you can't recover on like minimal calories. So all these vitamins are so important. You're not going to be getting it in your nutrition as far as most meal plans go anyway, especially like 8 and 4 weeks out. You're not going to be getting them, so you need to focus on them. Your coach will probably give you some vitamins to good fit anyway, but don't skip them. Okay, I'm about to head out with the dogs for a walk. I've just had my breakfast just now, so it's good for like digestion and stuff to kind of go for a walk after. So I'm gonna take them out and then probably have meal 2 pretty soon. It's like 11. I kind of delay my meals a bit later in the day just so I'm not so hungry between meals. 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours is like fine for me, but like when I'm leaving out like meal times, like 3 to 4 hours between. Like I have 7 meals, which is probably hard to do, but when I have to do that, oh my god, the hunger is through the roof. So I prefer to kind of delay it when I'm not so hungry in the mornings, even after cardio and posing, stuff like that, and just prepare to have my meals 2 hours or 2.5 hours between. So it's just a lot better in terms of cravings, hunger, stuff like that. Okay, so that was a big chunk of steps done. So I've got 4.5k. I need 14k roughly today to get enough. So I kind of roughly aim for around 100k each week over the week, which is roughly like 14k every single day. So I try and hit that for sure, and then if I get more, then it means if I have like a rough day or anything, I don't need to kind of catch up as much. But now we are on to meal 2. It is just chicken breast with some veg. I'm not entirely sure I need the veg today. I'm actually pretty satiated since I've left my meals quite late, so I'm just gonna have a chicken breast and then we're gonna head off to the gym. I also need to go to Tesco's to fill up my car, and Tesco's soon to get some chicken, salmon, turkey breast, fay, yogurt, and I think that's everything I need. I have a high day coming up on Tuesday, so I need to buy some salmon for that, and I get a huge spaghetti bolognese, which I'm so happy about because I get it on a rest day, like 50 grams of pasta, but it's gonna be 80 grams of pasta. I can't tell you guys like how much of a difference it makes. It genuinely is massive, and I can't wait. So for my meats, like my chicken, turkey mince, salmon, anything that I'm having, it's all 100 grams on my plan. So what I do is I do raw weight, and I cut it all into 100 gram pieces, cook it all separately and wrap them in these separate tin foils. And that's basically like just 100 grams per one, so per chicken breast. So I can easily just open it up, heat it up, and just go. It makes meal prep so much easier. If you're not doing raw cooked weight, definitely do that because it's so much easier and you just get to wrap it individually. So pro tip for meal prep. Another reason why we do raw weight instead of cooked is because everything is going to weigh the same when it's raw, because it's obviously in its raw form. So when you kind of cut it all together, it's going to be the same. But when things are cooked, like steak and salmon, for example, sometimes it holds a bit of weight. It can be like from like the seasonings, it can be from like the oil, it can be from water. They can hold it. So it's always going to be different every time you cook, weigh cooked food. So when you're weighing it raw, you're weighing it most accurately as you can. I didn't really know this before I joined my new coach, but the more you know. So pop it in there, chicken breast, and pop in the microwave, 2 minutes, and then it is done. Pink Soul, I bulk buy on Amazon, best way really, because on Tesco it's like £3 for literally a tiny little shaker, which sucks and it breaks instantly. So I just have it on here. Life-saving sauce. Okay, so we are off to now train legs, specifically glutes. I'm not going to film it. I'm solely putting my focus onto the full day of eating. You guys will just have to let me know if you want me to train. And I definitely will probably do like either an upper body day or a lower body day, but I feel like more people are more interested in my lower body days. So what I have got is Essential Max EAAs, 25 grams, and multiple glutamine. I'll show a video here of the supplements, and I have got 100 grams of a banana. So that is my pre-workout. It's technically not a meal, but we can call it meal 3 just for today, just because like we're grouping them in meals. But yeah, it provides good carbs. I've got EAAs that don't make me super hungry, just kind of keep me going through the workout really. I can complete my workouts pretty fast, but like on a weekend I can do them pretty slow as well. So it's just one of them where you just kind of want a bit of energy throughout the whole workout. And on weekends I just don't really tend to struggle anyway, because obviously I set my meals a bit later in the day and I'm just really good with it, and I just kind of structure it really well, so not really an issue. But we're going to go to the gym after. I'm going to go to Tesco's. You can follow me around there. I'm going to fill up my car now before I go anywhere else, and then yeah, see you soon.
Every day I'm sipping chemicals, choking on ammo, running from goals. Every night's another episode. I'm watching in slow-mo, changing the channel. 'Cause I don't wanna think about the past, but it was beautiful.
workout done. You can probably tell from my face, but that was a really good workout. The really good thing about my body right now during prep is the fact that my strength has held on so well, and I'm keeping up my numbers. Like, I'm not really struggling in the gym, only like when I'm having a really bad day, but I just end up pushing through anyway. I just have that mindset of just wanting to really push through, and I even add on extra things. Sorry, Dan. Like just calf raises or like more abs, something like that. Nothing like extra sets on this Bulgarians, whatever, nothing like that. But I am headed to Tesco now. I need to buy a few meats and some yogurt as well for my evening meal, which I think you guys are gonna love. But also, as my post-workout, I have a meal of Cocoa Pops with a protein shake. Now, I would actually rather have cream of rice, which I was actually assigned. I was assigned cream of rice, but I can only have cream of rice if it has at least some berries. And like my berries, I just save them for my yogurt bowl because I can't have yogurt on its own either. It's 0% fat-free Greek yogurt, you know what I mean? Like, it's just disgusting on its own, so I have to have berries with that. And my cream of rice, it had nothing in it. I can't eat cream of rice, just cream of rice. I need either peanut butter, honey, berries, anything like that, but it didn't have it in there. So I swapped it out and we agreed Cocoa Pops, which is definitely like still a very good meal, but it just makes me miss cream of rice with like berries and stuff, because it was very good carb source. But so is Cocoa Pops, so I'm not complaining. Okay, so we are back home. I'm about to make my whey shake and also my Cocoa Pops. I've just found out that almond milk, no sugars, is 13 calories per 100 ml. Oat no sugars per 100 ml was 40. So I have made the switch. Make the switch. Make the smarter decisions. Lower calories.
But it was beautiful now that I'm looking back. Hell always feels like heaven. Love is a poison medicine. You can't get up till you get in. But you know I don't. You know I don't. Don't be better.
So I was actually just editing this vlog, and I still have 3 meals to go. Don't get me wrong, they're quite small, but oh my god, I got distracted. I got changed. This is the new fit post gym. But oh my god, I'm starving, and now I have a no carb meal with just chicken and veg. I'll show you in the bowl, but oh my god, like, this is reality of prep. You literally have time fly by and then you're starving all of a sudden. It's hard. Okay, so this is my next meal. It's the exact same as meal 2, just chicken and veg, pink salt, and the red hot sauce by Frank's. So I have devoured that meal, and now I'm just getting some steps in on the stepper. It's just convenient for me. I'm gonna go for another walk with the dogs later, but after every meal I like to go for like a little walk just for digestion purposes. It gets everything moving really well, and I really highly recommend anyone else just do that, because it's probably just not the best just sitting there lying down. Go for a little walk, even if it's just 5 minutes, definitely helps. Okay, it is 7 p.m. It is time to do my next meal number 6, which is turkey mince, 7%, so it's a bit fattier, rice and veg. So the way that I do my rice, since it's raw 40 grams, I'll have 3 training days in advance. So I'll do 120 grams and I'll just divide it by 3 for this meal in particular, because I've only got 1 rice meal a day. So I will spare that over 3 days, and then that's basically it. No need to weigh, because it's already weighed. It will have 120 grams over the 3 days no matter what. So you just got to be as accurate as you can. These are my official ride or die seasonings. I love them on everything. They go with everything. They taste insane. Bit of rocket and parsley, and there we have it. So my greatest bit of advice for anyone going on prep is just to buy the veg make your meals insane. Make the chicken moist and seasoned, make it taste nice, because you're gonna have a low food by this point. You want it to taste good at least. So put the time into your meal prep, cook good food, and you're going to enjoy your meals. And always have lots of water as well, because it's just going to help with the digestion, feeling fuller. One big tip from me. Last walk of the day to get my steps. It is really warm, but I'm freezing. That is one thing you will learn on prep. You are absolutely freezing. And that's because you're losing so much body fat. I can't tell where the best lighting is, but you are losing a lot of body fat in a short amount of time, and it's just, you're going to be freezing. And I could not prep through winter. That's the reality of it. But last walk to get in some steps, my legs feel like lead, genuinely. Like, from pushing through your workouts, through the cardio this morning, through steps throughout the day, like, I genuinely need to be left alone at this time of night, because oh my god, like, I get aggy at this point and I am tired. I can imagine a lot of girls feel the same, but honestly, like, before you jump in a prep, this is turning to like into an advice. This is turning into an advice video, but I genuinely would make sure you know what you're getting into if you're getting into a prep, because you genuinely do feel terrible at the end of the day. So guys, evening time has hit and it's time for one. I try and stay away from them, not gonna lie, but sometimes needed. And like a Saturday treat, it's literally a Coke Zero, you know what I mean? Why not? Okay, it is time for the last meal. We have got 5 grams of dark chocolate. We've got frozen berries. So I melt this all together with 5 grams and use the blueberries and raspberries. And then with my 100 grams of berries allowance, I chop in some strawberries as well to make it amazing. And then 150 grams of fey yogurt, if that's how you say it. Once the yogurt is added, 15 grams of the whey, 16, pinch out, 15, there we go, and there we go, life changing. So guys, really low quality now because it is shit lighting, but that is the full day of eating. I've just had my final tablets of the probiotic and psyllium husk to add fibre, and that is my full day of eating on a training day. Rest day is slightly different, but I will do that for another time. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.